evening, in the context of the Miami crypto cleanup, another way to impact the real life of Miamians, the real life of residents of this world. We have a panel that has been powered by Agora Square. And today you're going to witness the first experience of that technology on the Web3 called Discourse. And on this Discourse, they're going to talk about educating and onboarding the masses into Web3. So I welcome each and every one of you. I'm glad to welcome you as Captain Haiti, the chairman of the Captain Haiti Foundation. Today, we were in Little Haiti and we picked up trash. When I say we picked up trash in Little Haiti, we were like on our knees picking up trash, bottles, straws, piece of papers, metals. Why were we doing this? We were doing this because we want a better world for the next generations to come, and maybe for the one that we are in right now. Because 80% of the trash landing on the coast, they come from inland. So what better than impoverished communities to introduce them to crypto? So that's what we did. We had some young kids collecting trash, being happy to do it. We have other people, and I was humbled to have Web3 founders, educators, innovators, all joining together. And people from Little Haiti coming to me and say, yo, you got them white people to come and pick up our trash. I told them because they care. And because you guys showed how much you cared, these people, you planted the red and blue flag, these people will carry on, and they're going to be interested in crypto because they're going to understand that with Web3, that's how you guys have empowered them to be in a better community. So now, the other aspect of the Miami crypto cleanup is through education. And the topic of the panel will be, ready? Educating and onboard masses into Web3. So for this conversation, I introduce you Sergey and Tamar. That's going to give you their bio. So thank you so much for your time. I'm blessed to be amongst you. Thank you so much. And Tamar, would you introduce yourself?
For such a great introduction, and thank you for everybody turning out tonight. And those of you who showed up at the cleanup, we appreciate all of the sponsors and everybody that brought their energy and their positivity. So my name is Tamar Burton. I'm a former educator, hence I'm on this panel. My background was as an ESC middle school teacher. I also have worked for a few decades on behavior change. I moved to San Francisco from Florida to help work in sustainability, where I work with higher education. So in this panel, we're going to talk to Andrei here, and we're going to talk about what we're doing in the education sphere with Web3. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi everyone. My name is Andrei Lemeshevski. I'm the founder of ETHMiami, ETHMiami community. And also we run a platform called growing.com, where we onboard Web3 developers. We basically provide tuition-free, instructor-led education to everyone at no cost, so more people can board on the Ethereum ecosystem as developers and actually develop a Web3 project. Because most of the people just creating a buzz, like talking about NFTs, trades, we actually produce creators. We teach people how to code in Solidity, and thus giving them the knowledge and the ability to go and write this particular code, create this decentralized application, the protocol, so they can go raise money, fund their startup, and move on.
So I actually was privileged to be able to attend one of your events earlier in the year, and I saw the enormous group of people that turned out, and there was a great lady named Solange that presented, and she taught Solidity in the other section of the space. So when you assess Ethereum and the broader Web3 ecosystem, and how it can serve and educate communities with cutting-edge technology. Like we were talking about being in Little Haiti, what we can do in Little Haiti. How do you see what you've talked about? And maybe you could share with everybody what you have coming towards the next quarter, how we can start building for that ecosystem and that economy.
Because we're so early in this space, there is no really like a layer of education in this space when it comes to the building on the blockchain. So there is some resources like, I don't even remember like Ninja or something, there's like a few more. So when you go as the user and just do your research where you want to get educated in Web3, it's kind of scattered. It's just because it's so new. We, again, it's not like self-promotion, but we've been doing this program for 2 years to make sure that this is the best program out there to show people what would be the best and maybe easiest way to get into Web3 as the Ethereum developer. And maybe that's why I think that would be the best option, at least if I would recommend to someone. And again, we're not even making any money. This program, the goal here is to provide not only efficient but tuition-free education. So for us, it was very important that it's tuition-free and we don't charge any money. It's all our own expenses. It's part of ETHMiami initiative. And probably going to be looking for sponsors later, but that's not the topic of the discussion. To me, it's important to bring this opportunity to Miami community. So you maybe, if you come across anybody who wants ever on Burton Web3 and start being a creator, at least to know that these programs exist, because when you talk to people, they pay $5,000 to $3,000 to get these courses, classes on Solidity. Like, why would you spend this money if there's 2 months program free, right? And it's supported by mentors that we have in our community, ETHMiami community and beyond. And talking about support, this program is based on Austin Griffith curriculum. This is one of the Ethereum Foundation educator. And we have also like top educators from all over the world that helped us to create this program. So we have a very big support from Ethereum educational community. And one of the main events, I just want maybe to announce the big event that we're going to be having in November during Art Basel. We're going to be having around 1,000 hackers coming from all around the world here to Miami to do this hacking competition, hackathon in Little Haiti. And we're going to be having probably over $300,000 of prizes and all other kind of participation. And not only we invite people to Miami to experience Miami and to ability to win the prizes, we also offer this free Solidity education so they can educate themselves and then come to the hackathon, then win prizes and maybe even find sponsors and funders that we also help provide the hackers. So it's a really multifaceted. So we'll probably do this in 3 stages. The first stage is a free education. Once you know how to build Web3 project, then you build and we help you build. We have mentors to support as well. We're actually working on that. It's not finalized yet, but opportunity exists. Once you build your protocol, your decentralized application, your smart contract, then we help you find the money through our network and partners, which are like the biggest companies, right? So we have sponsors from Chainlink, from FTX, from all these larger companies that have been part of our event in April. But now we expanding beyond, and we inviting the biggest name in Web3, which is Gitcoin. You probably heard Gitcoin company. They will be co-hosting this large event in November. So I just don't want ETHMiami and just Miami community in general to miss these important events and activities that we do in the community. So you have access from all fronts, from the education fronts, from the building Web3 applications, from the participation in the hackathon and winning, and also to finally get funds for your project. So I think, I'm not sure how much of the conversation we're gonna have, but you probably should just go to ETHMiami.net and join our Telegram group, and we're going to be making more announcements. We're going to be bringing more people to Miami from around the world, all top educators, all top funders, biggest protocols in the industry to create this ever-growing Miami Web3 ecosystem.
So everybody get all that information?
Yes, yes.
There. But that was a breadth of information, and we're looking forward to seeing this come to fruition. So when we talk about the education and the social impact, is there another way that you're seeing this in other parts? Like we have ETH Bogota coming up. So are there examples of other social impact that you can bring up, or education that you can share, and how this ties into that?
Yeah, we actually very big on social impact, because even during this hackathon and Ethereum festival that we're going to be doing during Art Basel, we're going to be concentrating on climate, on the education and other like public boost tracks, but education is one of them. So when we're talking about impact, how much more impact can you make when you offer your kids or just adult learners the opportunity to be a creator in blockchain, specifically in the Ethereum development space? I don't think there's any bigger opportunities to exist ever before. Now, by just going through 2 months of program, you can create your new Ethereum blockchain, literally. And you can issue all these like billions of tokens and then be another billionaire. It's nothing more complicated than that. Just like several lines of code, and you now run your own blockchain, and now you enjoy all these Web3 founders and so on. So to us, it all comes down to the education Andrei, maybe you should talk where you are. Andrei here from Miami-Dade College, Web3 person. I think he should give a few
not just coming to the city and utilizing our resources, but also being a part of the city, keeping our culture the way it is. Captain Haiti is from Little Haiti. That's one of the most historic parts of the city. We have Coconut Grove, we have Liberty City, we have Miami Gardens. We need Miami to keep its identity, but we're also welcoming everybody who's trying to come here as well. So we feel like if you're coming to the city, you have to give a little bit to get some of the resources that we have as well. And I just want to connect everybody. We don't want anybody to turn away and feel like they couldn't come to Miami, can't come to Miami. And we don't want any of our citizens to leave or be pushed out. So I feel very strongly about getting kids on board with this, learning early, and that's going to make Miami the crypto capital of the world.
Yes, sir.
And just to touch on that, so it's education can be like seen from different angles, and these different angles are high schools, colleges, and then adult learning, right? So, and what's great about our initiative is ETHMiami initiative, free solidity blockchain development education, that we accept all. No matter if you know a kid in high school who wants to be a hacker, or maybe you know a college person who just wants to do his next project and I'm not sure what he should be doing, like Web 2, Web 3, NFT, or maybe something else. Or maybe like 35-year-old lady who lost her job and maybe she wants to try something new. So it's open to everything. So that's the real social impact, where you when you show this opportunity to this person, and it's only up to that person to take this next step. So at least the whole infrastructure is there. We've been working on this for 2 years. Now it's open to public, and I'm not sure how much more social impact we can make.
The trending news that everybody's probably familiar about, the merch. So what can you share with us about that, and what additional information should we be looking forward to?
Oh yeah, the merge is probably not a question to myself, but yeah, that's one of the biggest events in the history, that's for sure. It's like not my words, it's just mark this day, what it was, 14th or 15th of September. That's, I think, the day that we're going to be talking to our grandkids. But it's different aspects. Yes, it's a carbon footprint, like they say, 99.95%. So, like, you know, for all Bitcoin, Max is probably like the one that will hurt. But besides that, I mean, yeah, it's increased security, it's more decentralization, it's staking possibilities. Now you can even have new ways of staking, get this 5 to like 13% return on your investment, and many more things, more technical things. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, everybody here, how many of you have a wallet? And how many of you are interested in maybe participating in this program that he's offering?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you so much. So, right now this presentation, this conversation is from Algora Square. If you know Daniel, he's been working hard at this, and this is our first conversation as a discourse on this platform. So I thank everybody for joining us.
And Daniel is just another example, and maybe one of the reasons why we have this ETHMiami community, because we want to support people like Daniel, who actually a founder. And please talk to this gentleman right here who was one of the organizers, and who actually running the first, it's the first one for your startup, right, for this company. And just round of applause to applause to the real creators. So that those are the guys who want to see more, because we don't want to be about the buzz and you know, just like talks. We want people who really creating things, and that's the perfect example of how we can collaborate together, promote each other, and help all these Web3 startups in Miami to grow. So, you know, kudos to you. And I think Captain Haiti, again, that's the whole thing was organized pretty much by Captain, like how much effort he put in his community, and it's just like you do unbelievable work. That's your best. Thanks for putting all these great people together, and you know, looking for more collaboration and opportunities to work together, especially in Little Haiti neighborhood, but of course through all Miami and
yes, sir.
probably beyond. Yeah, just want to thank Tamar for your questions, and yeah, thanks everyone for listening. One last thing. So, like, it's not just another conversation. This is almost like a plan to act. So, if you at least spread the word to one person that these opportunities exist in Miami, that would be a win for you and for this person. So I encourage you to go to ETHMiami.net, find this facility program, or just share the community where we can help each other and help each other grow. Thank you.
All right, a round of applause for Andrei and Tamar.